Just so you know, folks, we're professionals here. Don't try this at home.
Well, hello, gentlemen.
Welcome.
Hi.
How was everyone doing today?
I'm tired. I'm not gonna lie.
Yes.
I did something I never do.
Uh-oh.
I took a nap.
Wow.
Well, and it's not on purpose. Not on purpose because I was working here at this puzzle, putting my puzzle together.
You just
I was
zoned out.
I was putting pieces together, and then I was like, not only just falling asleep, but like head to the table, falling asleep.
Did you hit your head?
What was going on? And so I said I thought I'm gonna hurt myself, so I laid down for a minute, and then I set an alarm just in case, and I fell asleep.
Wow.
Only about a half hour, but still, it was what it was.
I took like a 45-minute nap today. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Got home from work and I was like, oh, you know what? I'm just gonna cuddle in on this chair here.
So Jeff, I don't necessarily disagree. So the intro is just a little too long, which we've
Your intro is too long.
Negative.
We like it.
It's just the right amount.
You know,
just the right amount.
So, do you guys have a good week?
I did. It was quick.
It's like Wednesday, Steve. What do you expect? That it's like we're halfway through the week.
I meant like since last
week.
Yeah, like the last.
Yeah, sure.
Week.
Man, time flies, dude. I'm
is.
telling you. I don't even know like what day it is half the time. I'll wake up in the morning like, oh my gosh, Wednesday.
7 days. Yep. I hear ya.
The birthday song has yet to be sung.
Not yet.
It has yet to be sungeth.
There are no birthdays today.
But Jeff doesn't really get to comment about the intro because he also. Oh no, it's not Jeff. Justin doesn't get to comment because Justin also asked if Shep could sing the intro,
which would be awesome.
No.
I saw that. I would do it. I can hum it because there's no real words, but I can hum it. Something like that.
Well, let's
yeah, no. Don't ever do that again.
We have Doe Jeff, Sarah 4382, Rocket Robin, Doolally Lane, Jay Sanudo,
hello everyone,
Debbie Bernfeld, Fred O'Malley, Janice Disney 1974, Stacey Rogers, Disneyland fan, Mara in Memphis, Happy Swamp, Mandy V, Debbie Thunert, Kenneth H, T Marie's Place, AGC Magic TV, Nathan Rada, Sebastian the Crab, Stevie Lee, fans of the Green Bay Packers, Gene Fitzmagic, Triple A Sparkles, Rye Guy, Jonathan Chong, Wendy B, Mandy Adams, Joy S, Sparkly Pink Diamonds, Annette, Andrew Bidding, Three Foolish Mortals, Pay Star. I'm not sure which one that is. Crystal K, Diz RN, Tina McNeil, Stephen K, Happily Ever Divines, Rachel Fithian, I think. AGC Mag TV, I think. Yeah.
Holy smoking Joes.
There they all are. They're all here.
Hello, Meth, and all the beautiful people as well.
They're all here.
Welcome to the show.
And we're going to do our top 10 tonight. I'm going to keep track too, so we compare notes and see how many made it into our top 10s.
Mine are in no particular order.
Oh, mine are in order. But that's okay. We'll go.
I don't have an order. You know, you've tried to do this before.
And it changes every day.
What's that?
It changes every day.
No. You've tried to do this top 10 animated films.
Yeah.
And Brandy and I were talking about this. I don't watch the animated films from Disney. I don't. There's not many on my list. I don't even know if I have 10.
Oh, wow.
I really don't. Because I don't watch them.
I do.
I've watched like most of the older ones. I haven't watched like the really new ones.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, that might make this interesting then.
But I mean, the probably newest one I saw was like Luca, maybe.
I like Luca.
Yep. Nope. Didn't see that. Didn't see Elemental. Didn't see Up.
Before anybody complains about it.
I've never seen.
Never seen what?
Up. I've never seen the one with the trash one on the planet
Wall-E?
Earth. Never seen Wall-E.
Wow.
He-Man is a Disney cartoon. Isn't that weird?
I've never seen Frozen 2.
Wow.
And I've never seen Fantasmic. Fantasmic.
Oh, the show.
The show down here?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
I haven't either, man. So
Okay, I don't even know if I've watched Fantasia the whole way through. Like as a Disney fan, it's not this doesn't float my boat, and I'm sure that I will be ostracized by the chat.
Oh, yeah. They'll be ostracizing.
I thought
they'll be castrating.
They'll be castrating.
So listen, guys. First off, before somebody says it in the chat,
it's unfortunate I dropped that pin into Discord.
I don't care what people say. Pixar is owned by Disney, so Pixar movies are Disney movies. Just before somebody tries to say it's not, so yeah, Pixar is allowed.
This is under the Disney umbrella, or apparently, if you watch the news, it was soon to be the Apple
under the
umbrella.
entaché of Disney.
Pixar is a studio.
Did you guys see
by Disney?
Did you guys see that?
Yeah, I know.
What?
Apple trying to get in.
No, there's no try. It's just people speculating the fact that Apple will probably purchase Disney in the next 3 years.
Really?
Yeah, that's been speculated for a long time.
Well, that's what they said in the article. They said they've been talking about that for 10 years.
That's a good point, Justin. The Simpsons movie is technically a Disney cartoon.
Why are you stealing my stuff? I don't have much.
Hey, you see Bobby got extended till 26. I mean 26.
Yeah, so
2026.
So what that means
that.
I'm live, Dawson. Are you going to come say hi to everyone? Do you want to sit here and talk about your top 10 animated movies?
He's probably got a more extensive list.
Yeah, Call of Duty, Call of Duty Warzone, Call of Duty Warzone Season 1. Did you guys see Call of Duty Warzone Season 4 Reloaded is themed after The Boys from Amazon Prime?
No.
You can shoot lasers out of your eyes.
Really?
Yeah. and teleport, according to Dawson.
Nice.
Yes. Stevie Lee, those are not Disney.
So technically speaking, what I was going with, by the way, is Disney produced movies, not movies that Disney now owns. But we can throw The Simpsons in there for sure. So,
well, we don't have to. It wasn't on my list. I was just actually playing along.
Cool. Well, we do have birthdays this week.
I do miss Verdansk, to be honest with you. That was like the prime days of Warzone for me. That was the only days actually of Warzone for me.
And there weren't cheaters, and Shep actually played.
Yeah.
And Steve played occasionally too.
Remember that we'd have little quad gigos,
and Kelly played, and Triple P played.
I got my first win with Kelly.
Yeah, I remember. I was there.
The whole world remembers you freaking out.
It was awesome.
Moomania Nick, what's up, buddy?
Hi, Rye Guy.
What up?
It's a great question, Tina. Are the OG Star Wars movies considered Disney or not?
Not animated movies. Oh, you mean the original 4?
Yeah.
Technically, no. They weren't done by not by a Disney studio.
Original 3.
They're owned by Disney now, but they were not produced by Disney.
Mm-hmm. It's true.
Anyways.
Yeah. Bring on the birthdays.
Steve's getting all nitpicky up here now.
No, I'm just, it is what it is. All right, birthdays this week. We had, where'd my birthday list go? Oh, I got rid of it already because I thought we were done.
Did everyone spend all their money on Prime Week Day?
I haven't done anything yet. Oh my goodness.
Thing.
What's that?
I had a whole cart full, but I didn't buy a single thing.
I know. I was looking at another robot vacuum because we have gone through yet another robot vacuum.
Did it run over?
This one has not run over poop though. This one is just old and died. So,
well, that's good.
Yeah, that's
thank you, Kenneth.
To be honest, it is a first. To be honest with you,
birthdays. So this week is a lot of there are a lot of birthdays that fit into this week. A lot of birthdays.
Bring it on, baby.
A lot.
Monday.
Like 1?
No, like 7.
Good job, DizRN. I'm proud of you. Way to keep the economy going.
So on Monday was Papa Shep's birthday, the CEO of This and That.
It was.
Hey, he got an extension too.
He did.
He got a 2-year extension to 2026 as well.
He did.
We gave him a little extension for his birthday, and he was excited.
He did indeed.
And you know what? We bought him a new truck. That's what we did. We bought him a new truck.
Did he really?
You bought him a new truck?
He bought his own. He bought himself a new truck.
He bought himself a new truck for his birthday.
Jeffrey.
Pretty much. He got rid of his he had a F-250, got rid of that, got an F-150. But
he downgraded to the 150.
Yeah, he didn't really need it anymore. He never even really needed the 250 anyway. He just, to be honest, he was copying me because I had that big F-350 and he wanted to just get a big truck like me. And then when I got rid of mine, he was debating getting rid of his, and now he's got an F-150. So
I'm sure he was totally copying you.
Oh man.
Anyways,
good old Papa Shep.
Also on Monday was Stephanie Meets World's birthday. Corey's wife,
Stephanie Meets World.
Yep. Also on Monday was Donna Anderson Folan's birthday.
Donna, happy birthday.
On tomorrow
birthday.
And this has to be a special birthday song. And by special, I mean
we're going to bring in a special guest for it.
Well, no, by special, I mean it has to be good this time.
They're all good.
So, all right, Stacy. Stacy, nobody ever said 4 was the correct answer or 6 was the correct answer. They asked about the original trilogy, and I said they didn't get bought. So no answers were given, not an incorrect answer.
Oh, Gene's son turns 21 tomorrow.
Ooh. Gene, that's a big one, dude.
But it is
21.
Also Peyton's birthday.
Anyways, What else was there?
Peyton.
You said Peyton.
Peyton's birthday. Yes, Peyton. That's Joyce Sanudo and Justin Sanudo's child. Peyton.
The original trilogy does include the Christmas special. So you wasn't wrong.
Does it?
There was an Ewok special. I remember those. I don't know about a Christmas special. I don't know what
That's true. There was Ewok 1 and Ewok 2.
Well, you remember the what was it? Something about Endor. They had these little bracelets, and there was a mom and dad and a son and a daughter. They crashed, and their lights went out when they died, and a couple of them went out away. And well, anyways, it got down to the girl, the baby girl. I can't remember what that was called. Battle event or
Battle of Endor.
Endor. I don't remember what it was. Anyways, all right, Friday, 2 big birthdays. It is Corey Meets World and Taylor Meets World's birthday.
It's like all the worlds.
Friday. All the worlds.
One.
All
big
the worlds in
world's
1 week
birthday.
except for one. So all but
Except
one.
for
World
Steve's.
And then Saturday is Piglet Roo Loves Disney's birthday. Christine's birthday.
Pigletrewski.
Pigletrewski.
On Saturday. And then one more birthday. Actually, there's 8 birthdays because I wrote 2 of them on one line. The last birthday this week is Tanya, that crazy Disney lady's birthday is on Saturday as well.
Oh, Tanya's birthday.
Yes.
I thought that was last Saturday.
Tonya.
Well, it's on my list.
Happy
for
birthday.
It's on my list for Saturday, sir. I could be wrong.
She had some great pics on the
Gene,
IG.
Gene, what's your son's name? We'll add it in there.
Gene's son. Mini Gene.
Yeah, we'll just go Gene's son.
Mini Gene.
Little Gene.
Andrew, whose birthday is Friday that we're missing? Is it yours?
Andrew who?
Bidding.
Oh no!
If you don't have Bidding's birthday,
I
you're
have
in trouble.
He said you missed an important birthday Friday. Let me look at my list. Hang on.
It is. Is it Bidding's
Yo,
birthday on
Adrian.
Friday?
Jacobs,
It is Bidding's birthday on Friday.
Told you.
Not according to my.
Well,
Oh crap! I lied. He is on my list.
Oh, Steve.
I missed it on the banner.
If
I'm
there's
so
anyone's
sorry.
birthday to not miss,
I'm so sorry. Oh, Andrew.
OG.
Yeah, it's sitting right here in front of me, and
I
right
cannot
over
believe it.
The banner.
Wow.
I forgot to type it. It's Shep's fault. He was distracting.
That's
me.
fair.
I'm okay with
It's
that.
Shep's fault. Put
He was
Adrian on there while you're
distracting me.
there.
He was distracting.
Adrian
me.
turns 21.
Yeah, I got him right. Yeah. Sorry.
Jeez.
And he's on my list here too. I got 2 lists, but when I was to be fair, Shep was backstage talking to me while I was trying to type this banner out. Sorry.
He did not consolidate the lists.
I read it from here to make sure that they're on
All
there.
the lists.
And yeah, there it is. I'm sorry, Andrew. I did have you on the list.
I think Steve's been drinking tonight.
It's
He's
the
tired.
puzzle glue.
I think Steve's been drinking the old Pobblywob.
Pobblywob.
What is
No,
that?
Wobbly Pop. That's what it was.
What
What
are
is
you?
that?
What? Wobbly pop?
I don't know
Yeah, he's
either of
been-
those things you just said.
Steve's been drinking the old Wobbly Pop.
Is that beard?
No,
I have no
Wobbly
idea
Pop.
what he's- I
Yeah,
have
it's a
no
pop
idea
that
what
makes you
you're
go
talking about.
wobbly.
Is that beer? Is that
It's a
beard?
pop that makes you get all wobbly. It could be anything, Wobbly Pop.
It's fair.
You know?
I want to call it Pobbly-Wop from now on. In
Yeah,
fact,
that
I want to
whatever-
open a brewery and
Call it
start
Pobbly Wop.
name an IPA Pobbly-Wop.
I bet it would be like the most famous popular beer in the world.
It would.
Pobbly Wop.
It would.
Uh-huh.
It probably
it would-
wop.
It would be like Warm Piss beer from How I Met Your Mother.
Carry
right.
on. Yeah, well,
Let's,
that's what we're gonna get.
Let's hammer down on this, huh?
Prestone!
What's
Is it
up?
Preston's birthday? Did you forget that?
Preston.
Huh?
Is it Preston's birthday? Did you forget that? I'm just asking.
No, his birthday is
I know. It's not
it
now.
is next week.
Testing 1, 2, 3. All right.
Steve is a fine gentleman, Disneyland fan.
Well, thank you.
Steve is a fine gentleman.
He's tired.
With a pobbly wop,
I was thinking about getting a Pobbly Wop, but then I realized I have to run in the morning, and I really don't think that'd be a good combination.
All
Okay,
right,
everyone quiet. Shep is singing.
I guess.
The Stephen K.
Here we go.
Oh, man.
Holy cow, it's your birthday. Holy cow, it's your birthday this week. Moo, it's your birthday.
Chris, I almost said something.
Holy cow,
Like this?
it's your birthday this week. I hope you have a great week. I hope you have a great week. Happy birthday to you all. We got Papa, Shep, and Steph, and Donna, and Jean's son, and Peyton too, Corey, and Taylor, and Bidding, Christine, and Tanya. Guess what? Peyton's turning 14 tomorrow. I think you should ask your dad for a new car. You might not be able to drive it, but you will in a couple years. I think you should get a new car. I'm just saying.
Just saying.
Happy birthday to you all. Holy cow, it's your birthday. Ooh.
You done yet?
It's your birthday.
Hey, Fred, welcome in.
Go get that new car now.
SPD, what's up?
All right. I happen to be listening to Joy's stream before, and they said she was turning 14, so that's how I knew. And I think 14 is not too young to get a new. It's not too young to ask for a new car. I'm just saying.
Got to start now. Got to wear them down between now.
I know.
Now
You can drive it up down the driveway. Get used to it. Put all your stuff in it.
Yes, Stevie Lee, Disneyland fan. He is done.
Well, somebody's got to type yes because most people mute. So it's just
Pig Latrusky, happy birthday.
yes.
Yes, have some.
Well, then get her a Jeep. I'm just saying.
Hey, I know where you can get a Jeep.
Where? Oh, at a very special place.
I have the capacity to facilitate in Jeep purchasing.
Said Jeep
purchases.
Why are you selling one?
Who said that?
Maybe.
Ooh,
there's a conversation for later.
Jeff's gonna be upset if you sell it to anybody but him.
Oh,
What's
no,
that?
no. This isn't one of those Jeeps.
Is this the new Jeep?
No, we'll talk later.
Oh. Anyway,
Peyton, hit me up. We'll figure it out.
we can get you that Jeep.
We'll figure it out.
Anyways, that's that. What else we got? Dave,
Beautiful.
You got anything back? You got anything ready?
T-Rex arms.
Crystal,
curls.
I appreciate that.
Like,
that makes my week
my left
every
arm's kinda,
week.
stuck. So if I try
That
to
makes my day
straighten
every
it,
week.
it's like this.
She needs a good laugh.
every week.
She needs a good laugh every week, Shep.
That makes my week every week.
Yeah.
What do we got going on
Yeah.
over on Brandy and Dave? Is that what you're asking right now?
Hola, buddy.
Yeah, that's usually at the end of the show.
Oh, okay. I was just asking. You said, what do we got going on? Well,
I said in the background. You got anything back there ready? Ready to go?
oh, no. I mean, I have it. I just didn't.
That's fine. Just take your
open them
time.
up
Take
yet.
your time. So, look.
I thought we were going to talk about how Iger doesn't deserve to have another 2 years of extension.
Are we gonna talk about how
Justin, does it make you weak in the knees?
We're going to talk about what?
We said we're gonna talk about how we disagree.
Do we agree to disagree?
What? Apparently we disagree.
Oh no, I
think it was
I-
definitely needed that he gets a 2 year.
I really don't care. I mean, that's just the plan
Yeah.
at this point.
He's been, in my opinion, again, it's whatever, however you like to live your Disney life. Me being down here all the time, he's made huge strides towards getting back to the right direction. He's done a lot of things for cast members. He's done a lot of things for this, that, and the other. But there's no way he can pick a CEO, a replacement. I didn't think 2 years was going to happen at all.
Kate says yes. They never disagree,
and be able to train them as well. So too much to fix, and then to focus on being able to train somebody at the same time. So I am glad that he has gotten the extension, because right now he'd already be down to almost a year left, and there's no way you can train a CEO that quick, not unless he just adds to whatever. So anyways,
it's magic.
Well, it doesn't matter. It'll be owned by Apple in 3 years.
So that's the end of his terms. They're gonna let him facilitate the Apple purchase.
Justin, dang it! You should have taken the position. You could have hired us all as upper management deciding people.
I don't want to decide anything. I just want a paycheck and to be able to go to Disney for free. I don't want to do anything. I want to work as upper middle management with a vice president title at the Disney Corporation. Let's rock and roll.
Yep.
Listen, there's got to be like 8 of those positions open.
Oh, I'm sure.
Yep. All right. Well, here we
go. Pretty sure they're picking me. Dude, VP of Dave Rants should be a title.
I don't disagree.
What?
I
don't disagree with that.
Crystal K, I do have a lot of opinions. They're usually hard opinions. This one, I'm here for it. I mean, the thing is that if you really look at where Disney sits there, I talked about this Sunday. It's like very precipitous at the moment. Like if there's any chance of anyone, if there's any chance of Universal making up any ground on Disney, it's in the next 18 months leading up to Epic. That's my take, but that's not what this segment is. This segment
they can't get anything done in 18 months though. So
that'll be next week's segment.
We'll gladly talk about that. Gladly talk about that because, and that's the other thing. Contractors, huh? Apparently they're hard to find in Florida because they're all working at Epic Universe.
Yeah, I mean, I don't doubt it.
I don't know. Anywho, welcome in. Hey, guys, it's time. It's time for the #1 segment on a live show across the entire internet
world.
It's about memeing things.
Universe.
Specifically, Steve. Avery, hello. By the way, my mom says hi.
Hello.
If you'd like to join the fun, head on over to Discord. Discord to take part in the memeing. This is the meme-tastic meminess of Steviness, and this is today's.
It's a weird one.
You would think that Steve took this picture right after he woke up.
No, I took this picture right after Dave said, I need a picture, and I went, oh, I forgot. But
yep, I knew that.
Mom resupplied me today with several, like a half a year's worth. So
good.
Wow.
We're in good shape. So
outstanding.
All right, here you go.
Thank you, Mom.
This is Steve's face.
Yep. I just went like this, shoved all the hair straight up in the air, and you can see the tan line for the visor.
This is Steve's face if it were in an Indiana Jones movie.
Yep.
I feel like this is something
the
from
Temple of Steve.
A duck movie. Like Donald Duck or Darkwing Duck or DuckTales.
Oh.
I feel like I've seen that.
Woo! It does look like the DuckTales.
Right?
I almost had that on my list. It made my honorable mention. DuckTales, the movie. Beetlejuice. Oh, man.
Yeah, I know. It's pretty fun.
Yep. There's Stevie.
Oh, no, my peeps. Where are my Disney peeps? So confused. Steve's face when he lost Monday night's live stream.
Yeah.
Probably not far off. Also, Jeff bowled what?
Yeah. Jeff threw 4 gutter balls to start the first round, and then the second round, like he almost doubled his score in the second game. So,
was that the ride at Disneyland, Avery? Appreciate that. When you accidentally dressed like Grimace's long lost cousin.
Wow.
It's a lot of purple shirt references.
Yeah, it is. What's this
When
one?
your beard game is as strong as your fashion choice. # purple beard goals.
Hey, it's a Bay Hill shirt.
I know. It's okay. It's okay. When you try to rock the rock beard, but all you have is a purple shirt. I'm telling you, the purple shirt was the focus of this, and I don't understand why.
I'm okay with it.
But this one's pretty good.
That is really good.
I like this one. When you finally take a selfie and realize you've been growing a bird's nest the whole time on your face.
Yeah. It had been a while since I had shaved.
Yeah.
So
Steve, when he has to try something new. This is 100% true.
Yeah,
that is
that's the
exactly
look.
what my face looked like.
That's
Exactly.
the look of Steve.
Movie with The Rock.
Jeez.
That is definitely your reactions there.
Mm.
This is probably my
It's okay.
favorite.
I still.
Oh, look at the back though.
Oh, come on.
They finally brought the Hatbox Ghost to Disney. Hatbox Ghost to Disney World.
That'll happen in August.
I don't know what this is. I have no clue.
I don't know.
And then I'm pretty sure it was Kenneth. Kenneth wrote, hold on, I gotta find it.
I don't know what that is either.
Yeah, I know. Hold on. Yeah, it was Kenneth. Kenneth wrote, what does Mozok stand for? I leave that up for you to decide. I have no clue. I might have sworn at everyone. I don't know. I'm trusting you, Kenneth.
You know what? I'm gonna
Trusting
type it in. Let me see if it comes up.
It's probably a bad idea. Dorothy discovers disappointment. Who dares wake the great and powerful Steve?
That is so good.
Steve, this next one might
Oh.
be top 3 meme ever.
What? Really?
They are all the same.
On. No, jeez. No, that's worse. Worst one ever.
Steveware, Shep Industries. I don't know. It's Guardians of the Galaxy. I hope it's not from 3 because I haven't seen it yet.
Looks like it is. I don't know.
Oh yeah. Sure.
How did he get his hair to do that? What do you mean puzzle glue is not on sale for Amazon Prime days?
It wasn't. I checked.
It's scary. Whoa, is my hair out? Oh crap, the multiverse is real.
Wow. No.
This one's solid. This is winter 2023. Glue, the Ottawa Student Magazine.
Nice. Wrong
glue, Steve. It's a bunch of references to Ottawa. I don't know if they're jokes. I don't get it, but it's okay.
Either, but it's funny.
I'm in deep trouble. I have a puzzle and glue addiction. I have to go to puzzle prison and glue therapy. I am in your walls.
What?
This is scary. I don't know. I don't ask questions sometimes.
It sounds about right, though.
Yes. Now I will raise the safety bar and the ghost will follow you home.
Ghost host, Steve.
That is awesome.
Look into my eyes. You will agree with all of my opinions.
That should have been a Dave meme.
It should have been. And that's it, man.
That's awesome. Well
it.
done.
Those were really good.
We're good.
Here, let me send you the next one before I forget.
Holy cow.
There's so many choices here. Oh, that's a good one right there, Dave.
That was so good.
Let's see what Dave thinks about this one real quick.
Steve is in all our walls, omnipresent. That's true.
And
That's just straight up hilarious.
Perfect, Kenneth.
I'm probably going to be regretting this one, but I'm going to send it anyways.
No regrets.
Let me know what you think, Dave.
Oh yeah, you're gonna regret that. I'll put it out early too. You guys are gonna have a few days for that one.
Give us some time with that one. All right.
Let it marinate.
If you want to participate,
head on over to
the Discords.
Head to the Discords.
All right, gentlemen. So since some of you have only seen 10 Disney movies,
Hey, I've seen him. I've seen a lot of them. I've seen
so
a lot of them.
Dave doesn't have a particular list. I'm going to go 10 to 1. Shep, if you can. I don't know what you got. So maybe try to save your favorite one for the end if you know one. But
yeah, I can say my favorite. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, Avery has one. He said that's Oppenheimer themed.
Yes, I'm looking at it right now.
Yeah. So yeah, let's go 10-1. Dave, would you like to go first?
Yeah, my number 7. It's actually probably more towards the top, but I will say the OG Beauty and the Beast was pretty solid.
It was
overall. Music was great. The villain was lovable and hateable all at the same time.
Wow.
It was good. I mean, it was. You could love Gaston, and then he's just kind of a good bad guy and a bad good guy all at the same time.
Yep. Beauty and the Beast was on my honorable mention. It was. What I did is I put a list of all the ones I thought could make my list because it changes every single day, and then I didn't go with them today, but it is on my list.
Hi, Winston.
So, Beauty and the Beast, classic from whatever it is, 1990 something. I think 92. No, I think it was later than that. Anyways, didn't matter. Beauty and the Beast.
I don't think it was much later.
It had a great that whole.
It's up there.
Little Mermaid, Aladdin, Beauty and the Beast, like all that whole group really set Disney on the map again. So that was awesome.
Yeah.
Shep, what is your?
All right, my number 10 pick. My number 10 pick is Mulan.
Really?
Yeah, I love it.
I've never watched Mulan.
It's not, according to opinion, it's not one of the greatest movies out there. But
again,
that's why it's your list.
Opinion don't matter. It's all what you want to perceive in your own mind.
Yep. If
what
you like it, you like it. Or if that's
exactly.
if that's one of the only 10 you could find real quick, I get it.
And I like first of all, I'm a samurai, so there's that. So why wouldn't I like a cartoon about samurai, about myself,
Obviously.
But no, I like the whole concept. I like the idea of a strong female role.
Yep.
Coming back and beating up some dudes with swords and stuff.
Yeah.
So yeah, I liked it. I thought it was good. A good villain too. Very like ominous.
Do you know his name?
No, I forget his name.
It's not an easy name to pronounce.
Jeanette, that's probably the most accurate thing that's going to happen this evening.
What is?
I feel like all night it's going to be movie. Steve saying, really? And Dave saying, never saw it. That's probably right.
Yeah, Shep's got some out there ones. They're not wrong, though. It just means they're out there.
Yeah.
Shan Yu is the villain.
Shan Yu, exactly. Yeah, he's like just this big, like, just scary and blah, 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 blah. Yeah, I thought it was good.
Yep. Cool.
Yep.
My
I
number
also
10,
love the little dragon guy.
Mushu.
Oh gosh, she's so cute.
Yep.
I wish I had a little Mushu with me.
What about the little cricket, Cricky?
Do
you know who Cricky is?
Yeah, he's the cricket.
I just said that.
Yeah. He's cute too.
My number 10, again, I had like 25 on my list, and I just wrote when I got towards the last. When I got towards
narrow them down.
7, 8, 9, and 10, I thought, you know what? If I was going to watch a movie today, this is one it would be. And part of this is because of last night when I went to Moonlight Magic, we saw a lot of characters from the movie Tarzan, which
that's your number 10.
That's my number 10, Tarzan.
Really?
Yes, really.
Based on most opinions, I'm going to disagree with you.
Well, mine was factual. Yours is not. So, no, listen, top 10. Yeah, you all in the chat. You can put your number 10 if you'd like to. So,
yes, Tarzan, absolutely participate.
Tarzan has Phil Collins.
I want everyone to blow up the chat and say, "Really?"
Tarzan does has Phil Collins as the soundtrack, which I thought he did an incredible job.
I do love Phil Collins.
Classic animation, yes, sir.
I've never seen Tarzan.
David. I thought of any of these on my list, Tarzan would have been the one you've seen. There was even some skepticism. Did you saw Frozen? Did you ever see Frozen?
He hasn't seen Frozen.
Yeah.
So the parents run off and crash in the boat and whatever.
Yeah.
There's some Disney lore folk that think that they crashed onto the island and had Tarzan, and so he's the brother to Anna and Elsa.
Yes, I'm with
Anyways.
you.
So last night we were there, and we got to see Turk, we got to see Tarzan and Jane, and we got to see Kerchak and Kayla, I think is her name, his parents. So they actually had the big gorillas out last night for
Ooh.
So we had them, and then we had and as I said, they were playing Phil Collins music the entire night, so it made it way easier to understand. And they had Tarzan and Jane out there as well.
He's like almost naked.
He was not wearing a whole lot, and
Pretty scantily clad.
I looked at Jeff and told him, I said they asked me to play Tarzan, but I denied. And then there's Turk. So they had 5 Tarzan characters last night that you don't usually see. So
where were they?
At Animal Kingdoms, the Moonlight Magic thing.
Oh, you went?
Yeah.
Is that what you said already? I forgot.
Well, I took all those pictures.
Oh yeah.
I mean,
that's a good point. That makes sense.
That's my number 10. David,
what's your number 6?
No, so that was Beauty and the Beast was number 7. My number 10 is Aladdin.
Nice.
Oh, all right.
Just solid flick. I mean, rip Robin Williams. It's still one of the best roles that has ever been been portrayed in a Disney cartoon.
Mm-hmm.
Animation was done very well, and the
animation was great. I mean, it was solid. It was good. Story's all right. Oh, whatever. But, I mean, music was fantastic. You know,
you had that.
It was good.
You had that stretch. That's one of those big 4 that I think that really set Disney apart.
Yep.
So yeah, that's a great one. It's a great one. Shep.
Okay, my number 9 goes to Cars 1. Based on popular opinion.
You say you gonna explain, or you
it would probably fall.
They're cars.
Well, I loved. I think the animation was awesome,
but not Cars 2 though.
No, I like the first one. I like when he goes to the town there, and he's in the town because I love like
Springs.
Radiator
Springs.
We went to Radiator Springs.
I know we did last year.
Yeah.
But I love like that feeling. I love like when I watch it, like I love that feeling of small town, like out in the desert. But I just love like the whole aura, if you will, of the movie was, making a comeback, putting forth the effort to succeed.
Justin said, "Did you know that Cars is based on a true story?"
It is.
Listen, I thought they did an incredible job with that movie. How clever they were with the names, like even like when they got Daryl Waltrip to come in and do it, and Daryl Cartrip, I think is his name. And I mean, they the way they called it Radiator Springs, everything is referenced towards cars, and the concept is pretty good. So
the people that voiced all of the characters, were random.
More perfect.
Larry the Cable Guy and Owen Wilson are the main two.
But didn't Carlin do a voice in that?
He might have been the voice. No, I don't. Was it him or was it?
I thought that Tommy Chong did.
He did the piece, the gas, the
Volkswagen.
Yeah. Who do you think did the other one? You said
I thought Carlin did someone.
George Carlin.
Yeah. Didn't Arlie Ermy do the?
Who's Tomater?
Oh, Tomater's
Larry the Cable Guy.
Yeah.
George Carlin did. Did he do one? He's in. Oh, he was the van. It wasn't Tommy Chong.
Okay. I thought he was the van, but it was at this point it was Fillmore the VW bus, says Oodle Lane. Yeah. But then like Arlie Ermy played the Army Jeep, right?
He played Fillmore. Army Hammer, is that what you said?
Arlie Ermy, yeah.
Arlie Ermy?
Ermy. Yes.
I don't know who that is.
Yes, you do.
I do.
You 100% do. He's gunny.
Cars.
Yeah.
Hang on a minute. I gotta look this guy up.
Oh yeah, Cheech was in it.
Here we go. Here's the list of. I'll just pull up the whole list.
Yeah.
I'm looking at it right now. Dale Earnhardt Jr. was in it.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah, he's the hippy dippy bus because that was like Carlin's
Jennifer-
like OG skit
Yeah,
from back
I thought
in
it
the
was
day.
Tommy Chong too.
It would
and
make sense if it was either, but I think Tommy Chong was in it as well, right?
I'm
Who's
looking him up
dead?
right now. Did you know? Did you see? By the way, not to change. Did you see that they dropped the
who's
trailer to the new Wonka and Ahsoka yesterday?
Oh, Tim
No,
Allen
I
was
haven't
in
watched
it.
it either.
The-
I
the-
saw
the-
that they dropped. I didn't have.
Yeah, they look good. Okay, so here you go. Owen Wilson was Lightning McQueen. Bonnie Hunt was in it. Paul Newman was Doc Hudson.
Yeah,
There
it was
was a
great.
Tim
guy.
Allen, Richard Petty.
Tony Shalhoub was Luigi. Cheech was Ramon.
Okay,
I don't know who Guido Coroni is, but he played Guido.
right.
Jennifer Lewis was Flo. Paul Dooley, Michael Wallace. George Carlin was Fillmore.
Right.
Catherine Hellman. John Ratzenberger.
Michael Keaton.
Richard Petty played the king. Bob Costas was in it.
Wow, Michael Keaton. Who was Michael Keaton?
Michael Keaton was Chick Hicks. Yeah, but I'm looking at that's. I think I'm looking up Cars. That's Cars 2, isn't it? No, that's Cars 1.
Yeah.
So yeah, lots of good people in that. So it was they had Cheech but not Chong.
Yes.
Right. No, Cars is great. My number, whatever number we're on,
9.
for today, anyways, is Moana.
Oh, Jeremy Piven was in it too.
Was he? What did he play?
Yeah. He was Harv.
I don't remember that one.
I don't know who that is.
I have tried to watch and slept through Moana at least a half dozen times.
Really?
Yeah.
Most of these for me, I like a couple different things in Disney movies. One, the music has to be good, and number two, I don't know if I'll say like if it makes you feel something. I guess.
Yeah.
Like you get some kind of feeling, not just laughing at it or just sitting there watching it, but if you actually can feel something through it, then I think it's good. And Moana was, I thought, it was Lin-Manuel Miranda, right? I think he did the music for that. And then the animation looked really cool.
The
I thought
Rock
it was a
was
really
fantastic in
great
Moana.
story. They only had one bad actor in the whole movie. And then, no, the rest of it was pretty good. So my number 9 is Moana.
I like it.
Dave.
My number 9 is Toy Story.
Well, we're number 8.
9.
No, because I did
you went
7
backwards.
and
I'm
then
sorry.
10
Yeah,
and then 9.
Oh.
Yeah.
I actually put them in order.
Okay. Toy Story.
So we have to get to 7.
Original Toy Story?
Yeah, OG Toy Story.
Cool.
Because it was cool.
Because it was cool. It was different for sure. And it's still something that stands up today.
It stands up. It was a good overall story. The Tim Allen, Tom Hanks banter was solid. It was just funny. Enjoyed it.
It was an amazing. Justin like Moana when the grandma died and turned into a fish. So yeah, Toy Story is great. Toy Story 3 is probably my favorite, but it's hard to
I like
compare
3. Yep.
just because of the feels. But you like Toy Story or no, Shep?
Me? I do like it. It's not on my top 10 list.
We don't reveal that yet.
Oh.
I messed that up too when I said Beauty and the Beast wasn't on my list.
No, Ryan. I'm there for the parks.
But I do like the first one more so just because it's a good like just introduction of the I think what are they on now, like Toy Story 10 or something? I don't know, it's crazy.
4.
Okay.
The original trilogy ended what I thought perfectly.
They shouldn't have made 4.
They announced 4. I thought it was going to be a train wreck and disaster.
It wasn't bad. I liked it.
It was a train wreck and a disaster.
Really?
And
I thought it wasn't
now
bad.
They have to do 2 more to wrap it up. And the only way they can fix this is if they bring it all back to Andy's kids.
Yeah.
In my opinion, it's the only way they can fix it. So we'll see. Toy Story got 100 on the Rotten Tomatoes. Wow. So as good as it gets, kids.
Is that good? Oh, that's good.
All right. Shep.
All right. So
Your number 8.
my number 8 is actually a tie. Okay.
You chose 2 for the same one, or is this like 8 and 7?
No, this is 8 and 8 because
Can't do that.
No, one of them has to be 8, one of them has to be 9, or so what you're saying is you're bumping Mulan.
You
out
can't
of
have
the top
8
10.
and 8A unless they are like Toy Story 1 and 2.
There's
Yeah.
8.1 and 8.2.
You
They-
can't do
they've
that.
gotta be the same
Unless they're
franchise,
Incredibles
but
1
go
and 2.
ahead.
You can't do that.
All right, well, I'm going to start a new thing. So,
Okay, so Mulan's out of your top 10.
all right, fine. I'll push Mulan out. Brave Little Toaster the
Okay.
classic.
And Brave Little Toaster Goes to Mars?
No,
Oh.
no, I actually never watched that one. The original Brave Little Toaster was like the saddest movie I've ever watched when I was a kid. You know, because he's like, you know, he's on this adventure to go find get back to the, you know, the kid.
Disney fan. Yes, I was wrong. I'm sorry.
Overall, loved it. Great classic movie. You know, he's a toaster and he's out roaming around the world. In the tie with that, I'm going to go with Coco.
That makes all the sense in the world.
Just so you know,
listen,
I haven't seen either of those.
They're really relatable. So
Coco's incredible.
So I love Coco. I love like the colors. I love it.
Not only did he pick two completely different movies to tie, he also didn't make it number 10. He put a random tie in the middle of his list. So
at 8, right? Like,
yeah, like 8. It wasn't 10.
It wasn't a type of 1. It wasn't 1.
8.
So anyway.
These are both solid 8s on my list.
It's a lot of, man, there's a lot of movies to go through. Anyway, so Coco, I love the colors. I love the design of the movie. I mean the whole concept of the movie, but it really brings a whole new, you know, I didn't know anything about
Day of the Dead.
The Day of the Dead, like the whole Spanish culture with that. So it's pretty cool to like learn about that. And then, you know, like it was just a pretty awesome concept that he got to go there. And turns out his father's like this, or grandfather is like this, you know, well, was killed, but used to be a star way back in the day. And turns out he was murdered.
Yeah.
And, you know, his guitar was stolen by the head mainline star guy. Yeah, it's pretty cool. I like it.
Spoilers, Shep. I haven't seen this.
Oh, sorry. My bad. If people haven't seen it, disregard everything I just said. I was lying to you.
Alert, it's way past the time frame for getting spoiled.
Real quick, everyone just look into the camera. My pen.
My mom said Dave needs to have a Disney movie marathon weekend.
We haven't even gotten past 8 yet.
Yeah, I know. She's shocked that you haven't seen some of these.
All right, I'm done with 8.
Okay. So
yes, right, I've seen Titanic, but I boycotted it for the first like 40 days. Oh yeah.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Oh man. I watched that in theater so many times when it came out. That's my earliest memory.
I watched it once, and it was whenever it was in like the Dollar Theater in Punxsutawney, which it was old junior high.
Now here's one. If Dave says he's seen this, I will be shocked. Stacy Nerdherders, welcome in.
Stacey,
my number 8. My number 8 is probably not anybody else's list. Is Treasure Planet.
No, I loved it. It's just not on my list, but I do love that.
That's what I said. Doesn't make a lot of people's list, but Treasure Planet had it had Johnny.
I just watched it like a couple months ago for the first time.
I love that show, and we did a watch party with it not too long ago. I thought it had a great story, and I thought it had a great tie into family, and then it has a good soundtrack too. Johnny Resnick does a great song in that. I'm still here. Yeah, I'm still from the Goo Goo Dolls.
Yeah,
so it's one of those.
I love the Goo Goo Dolls.
One of those that I think people need to see if you haven't seen.
So
a very underrated movie in my
opinion. I was today years old when I learned that Brave Little Toaster was a Disney movie. Stacy, yeah.
Oh yeah, Brave Little Toaster is pretty cool. It's a great movie. It's not a very marketable one apparently because they don't have any. I don't think I've ever seen merchandise.
Yeah, what was it like?
Wait! Dave has breaking news. What'd you say, Dave?
I've never seen it.
And Dave has something to say.
That was an obscure movie though, but I remember that I liked it and my nieces liked it as well. So I've seen the Brave Little Toaster probably more than any human should.
Yeah,
but it is a great movie.
Right, guy. Dave, movies are motion pictures made for our enjoyment. They can be attended at movie theaters or streamed on motion-based or streaming services such as Netflix, Disney Plus, etc.
Thank
you.
Stephanie L. and who else was there? I just saw somebody else. Disney Baker. Welcome in. Never heard of the Brave Little Toaster.
What's up, dude?
Listen. So
Go
let me. I don't want to spoil anything
Didn't
for you.
Shep sing a song from it once on this
I
stream?
don't remember. There's some song. There's actually
you, Shep?
songs.
Probably.
Because
There are some
you were
decent songs
talking
in it.
about it, and I'm like, "What are you making this up?" Like, I had no clue it was a real thing.
I gotta go back and listen.
They're pretty cool, and they don't listen, guys. The names of the characters. The toaster's name is Toaster. The blanket's name is Blanky. The lamp's name is Lampy. It doesn't get very.
And then you got like the old mean vacuum.
The vacuum is just the air conditioner's mean.
Oh,
the vacuum is just grumpy.
Yeah, that's what it was.
So
I had to go back and rewatch
it's
it.
worth watching. It is a great show.
So 7 now, right?
Yeah.
Like move on.
All right, so it's my
All
turn.
right.
Yeah.
Number technically, Dave, for you, it's 8.
It's number 8. So we're going to 7. All right. So I said The Little Mermaid.
Oh,
Nice.
Mainly because you said there's always an emotional attachment, right? Like that's what a lot of this comes down to.
Yep.
And my sister watched it and basically wore out a VHS.
Oh wow.
So it was on all the time in the house. Plus, like Scuttle's one of the
Baker, what's up?
best like side kicks ever.
Yeah.
Yep.
He is.
Scuttle's
For
awesome.
sure.
When he
We
explains,
stare at each other all day. It was very boring. Love it.
Yeah, that's a good one, man. Little Mermaid's
Little Mermaid's 2 for
one of
you,
those big 4.
Allie. Yeah, that was good.
Shep, number 7 for you.
Okay,
You only
so
get-
number 7.
Only pick one.
7 is also a tie.
It's 3 movies that are tied.
It's a 3-way tie.
Better not be. This is cheating.
Just kidding. I'm just
Put the
kidding.
rest of them on your honorable mention.
Yeah, honorable mention. No, I'm gonna go with Onward.
Yes.
Newer movie. Not one of the classics by any stretch of the imagination, but
Yep.
I just loved the overall concept of trying to, working with your brother to try to bring your father back, and just that camaraderie that they the bond, if you will, that they built together. It was a very cute movie, and I liked it. I liked it a lot. I mean, Abe loves it. I watch it quite frequently with Abe.
It's a great movie.
Yep.
It had such a great story to it. Has Tom Holland and Chris Pratt are the 2 main voices in it as well.
Yep. They're like really good friends.
Yeah, it was done very well. I like that movie a lot. The one thing I thought that movie lacked, though, was the soundtrack. I didn't think was that great.
Yeah, they didn't have any.
Not
They
up
didn't
to
have any.
Disney standards, but
Yeah, they didn't have any big showstoppers.
yeah. So, but it was all right though. It was a great movie, fantastic movie, fantastic story. So
I didn't watch it.
Steve and Julissa.
I should have kept track of all the ones that Dave hasn't seen.
It's all of them so far, except for the 4
I'm
that I've
guessing
said.
you probably haven't seen my next one either. My number, whatever we're on, 7 is another one that between Treasure Planet and this one, I think they're the 2 most underrated Disney movies, in my opinion. This one is The Great Mouse Detective.
It's such a good one too.
Basil of Baker Street.
Yeah, and that's an old one. That's
It's very old. It's
Yeah.
they did such a great job with the villains. That has a decent soundtrack to it. Not a great one, but a decent one. But it's like Sherlock Holmes with mice. I don't know.
Yep.
I don't.
I never wanted to watch that movie.
Really, it is so good.
My favorite scene
Had
is
no wanting desire.
it doesn't matter. They get captured by Ratigan. He puts them in this trap, but it's like a big puzzle. And that was my favorite scene when he goes crazy and goes, "Oh,
What's up, John?
do this and do this and this," and he does this thing at perfect timing, and the whole contraption goes, and it just fixes everything. So it's a great, in my opinion, it's a really, really good movie. So my number 7 is Great Mouse Detective. Dave, you're back on track now. You should be with number 6.
I am. Incredibles. The Incredibles.
Oh, okay.
Self-explanatory. Well, first of all, it's Craig T. Nelson.
I forget that it's him, but I don't know how you
Craig
forget that it's him.
freaking T. Nelson. I don't know how you forget. They
know.
modeled the character after him. It's the
Yeah.
same damn chin.
He looked exactly like him.
Yeah. But it's solid, dude. Lots of action, family oriented. Just I don't know what else to say. It was like a fun crime caper superhero movie, but Disney-fied.
Yeah,
it was. Yeah,
And what's his nuts? Who was the red hair kid? What was his?
what's his nuts?
like in real life, or
No, not in real life.
Pete.
What's his
Pete.
character's name? The bad guy.
it was the Cinder syndrome.
Was it Syndrome?
Yep.
Yes. Incredibles. Yes.
So I know I should like Incredibles more than I do.
And you don't?
I don't. I don't know
Hey,
why.
Pete, what's up?
And it, like, even when the second one came out, it was like rated at its time. It was like the highest animated movie of all time, I think, when it came out. And
Wow.
it's not anymore, but I don't know. I can watch them and they're okay. I just can't get into it that much. It's the only part of the show at Hollywood Studios that I dislike, like when they do the whole music for it and do that.
Oh, really? I love the music. The music's fantastic. It's got the whole like Bond feel to it, right?
So it does have a Bond feel to it.
And my thing is maybe I like it more because it's a Bond feel, but really it's an Austin Powers feel.
Yeah,
that is true. I can give you that one for sure.
Yeah.
But I know it's wildly popular. It's like I just, for whatever reason, I just can't get into it as much as everybody else. It's good.
Yeah.
I'm just not a diehard fan. Shep.
Okay.
Yeah, Pete.
Number 6 for me.
6.1 or 6.2 or 6.3.
Stop giving them options like that, Steve.
This is an 8-way tie. No, number 6 is Zootopia.
Nice.
I liked Zootopia because
really
it brought a little positive image of law enforcement, sort of.
Yep.
Just so you know, I've seen that one more than once.
Whoa!
Really?
I know. Shocking. Still one of my absolute favorite scenes is the DMV. DMZ is the video game. DMV is the place where you don't want to go with the sloths.
With Flash.
Fantastic.
Such
a great scene.
I don't think I ever laughed so hard with the sloth.
Oh, I agree. And you knew it was coming. And you're like, come on. But the joke just kept
so good
going.
My favorite part is when he starts laughing.
Over.
The DMZ's in Korea.
Over. DMZ's in Korea. DMZ is also on Call of Duty.
When he starts laughing, though, they tell him the joke, and then his head starts slowly going back. His mouth starts opening. I'm like, that was a great scene.
And I'm actually excited that they actually, if they do announce that it's coming to Animal Kingdom, I'll be pumped.
I think makes sense. I heard the only thing that might stop it, and I don't know why, because it doesn't follow suit to everything else, is Walt had a thing against humanizing animals without like an everyday thing.
Yeah.
So like without wearing clothes and stuff like that. So, but I'm like, well, Mickey Mouse, he humanized all the other animals.
Every animal's humanized.
But it's like taking regular animals and putting them out there. There's something he had against it. I don't remember what it was, and that's
they're all humanized.
It was something to do with like, I can't remember what it was. I honestly don't remember what it was, but there was something to do with Walt and something that he didn't like that Zootopia falls into with the animals versus, I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know. But it didn't make any sense to me because every one of our favorite characters are usually some form of an animal.
Yeah, right.
It was Joe Rohde that was against it. I'm sorry. That makes more sense. Okay, so it was Joe Rohde that was against it, and that's why it's not an Animal Kingdom.
Oh.
That makes a lot more sense.
Got it. Well, he's not there anymore.
I think Jason Bateman, I love his humor. I think he's awesome.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Bateman's great.
He's one of my favorites. He's just got that nice dry humor. But yeah, I liked it. I thought it was a great movie. It was 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Another strong female role in a police position, which was good.
My number 6 is Princess and the Frog. I think
that is a good one.
I think it has one of the best soundtracks of a Disney movie. It's done in that old style. It has some great characters, and then it has my favorite villain, which is Dr. Facilier. So
that's cool. I've never seen Princess and the Frog.
Yeah.
Really?
I've seen parts of it when it's been on. I've just never sat down and watched it.
Yeah, I love it. I love the music. I love the Louisiana.
Very well done. It was for me, it was like a resurgence of Disney when they put that out. It was a muchly needed animated movie that they did at the time. So mine's Princess and the Frog.
The Princess and the Frog.
David, number 5.
Number 5, Frozen.
Good choice. Good choice.
I had to watch this movie 2,647 times.
I'm probably
because
right there
Gianna
with you.
was at that age
where
she watched this movie 2,647 times. I was exposed to it all of those times.
Yep.
Big fan. And again, it's more of a emotional tie to it than whether or not the movie was good, because I was like, okay, this is good. And I have a second part to that story that I'll get to later. But then we go to Frozen Summer the next year. It's like stayed at the yacht club, but went and did the whole like building a snowman at Hollywood Studios, like all of that. Gianna dressed as Elsa. It was fantastic. But that's why the movie's
Frozen's
good.
An incredible franchise.
Like Olaf's fantastic.
Yep, great character.
Ben's great. You know, I think Anna's the better character than Elsa. That's just me. I think it's more developed. I don't know, because I haven't seen Frozen 2 yet.
I actually might like Frozen 2 better than Frozen 1.
I've heard that.
Until like whatever Super Mario or whatever came out here recently, Frozen 2 was the number 1 animated movie of all time.
Right. Well,
really?
That's because everyone went to see it because they thought it was going to be Frozen.
But they also, according to critics and all that other stuff, everybody liked it too. So
yeah.
It had a great soundtrack, had a great story to it. A lot of people liked it, but regardless, that's one of them.
Yeah.
The franchise as a whole is incredible. Obviously,
right?
I mean, it's done some crazy things, and I remember going to watch that movie in the theater with my nieces and my mom. And we went and watched it. I took them all to go see it. And we had never even heard of what Frozen was going to be. I just knew it was a Disney movie coming out. And we were blown away by that soundtrack. And Idina Menzel, obviously her singing is incredible.
Yeah. The soundtrack's out of this world for Frozen. I actually think the soundtrack for Frozen might be better than the movie.
Well, it could be. It helped the movie survive for sure.
You definitely have a Frozen attraction in Epcot, right? That they took Maelstrom and made it Frozen. But then they put a second Frozen attraction that was just the music and really funny cast members. Yeah. That's it. And more people like that than the ride.
Yep, absolutely. And then there's the other thing with the Frozen 2, the original Frozen, that Let It Go song. I'm trying to remember off memory here, so I might not be completely correct. But I believe Let It Go was up for Song of the Year, not from an animated
real
movie.
Song of the Year,
just all together.
Real Song of the Year, one of the top 5 for the award. I don't think it won the award, but an animated movie had a song that was up for the Song of the Year.
I wouldn't doubt it,
which is crazy. So
wouldn't doubt it.
So
when the first time I went to D23, we got to see the whole cast come out.
Do you want to sing "Let It Go" for us?
What is it? The song for Frozen 2, the one where they're like all together. Huh?
Love you,
Into the Unknown.
No, it wasn't that one. It was the one where they're all outside and like the fall, the leaves are twirling.
It's not Lost in the Woods.
Yeah, Lost in the Woods. No, it wasn't
that's only Christmas. It's only I don't know the name of the song, but I can sing it.
Yeah. So they all came out and sang it live at D23, and that was wicked cool. Just little
When We're Together.
Yeah. When we're together. Yep. All right, David,
Shep.
Frozen.
Number 5, Shep.
Number 5 for me is Raya.
You actually saw that one?
I did.
Yeah, he talked about it. Remember, we had to do a
Oh
whole
no,
show
no,
on
no,
it.
Chris told me he's not seen it. I'm sorry, I thought it was you.
Yeah.
Dad Builds hasn't seen it. Yeah, we know.
And Dave.
Go ahead, Shep.
I loved it. Again, I think I love the like the Asian culture. So I thought it was another good movie with dragons. I also like dragons. Dragons are pretty cool. But the dragon ended up being like a really fun character. She's funny and like just bubbly, and it was just overall really cool. It was fun.
That had one of the better. I mean, I'm sure they took the story from somewhere, but best original story development things.
Yeah,
where they took it and put it on the thing. It's like the whole story was fantastic in that.
Yeah,
the way they tied it all together, the way everything meant, the way you, like you said, they implied the culture, and the characters were great. They had great character development. The dragon was funny.
Yep.
It was good. It was really good. Is Shep still on his tied number?
Yes.
So that was tied for 5th with also.
My number 5 is Encanto.
Ooh, Encanto.
Again, listen, I probably have seen that movie
Hey, Sarah J.
as many times as any other Disney movie, and
Sarah.
I think it has quite
Update.
possibly the best soundtrack of any Disney movie that's ever been made.
Sarah's down in Disney.
I've watched. They have a thing on Disney Plus called Encanto at the Hollywood Bowl, which I think is fantastic. They brought all the actual actors back, most of them, to come in and do a live action remake, just the songs. The movie itself was great. It's got a great concept, especially a family and everything. I don't know. Lin-Manuel Miranda is like saving Disney soundtracks right now, and could be the future of it. But
we have seen it a gajillion times.
Yeah, it's incredible.
The kids watched it over and over. Like for the first year, they watched it every single day, literally a couple times a day.
Candy Tink's never seen Encanto.
Really? Nor has Dave.
I think I've seen most of it.
I thought
you
you said you'd seen at least part of it.
I think I've seen most of it. Like I've seen the whole like we don't talk about Bruno scene and a couple others. Like
Bruno.
I think it was one of those where I sat down to watch it a few times and like stuff just happened and I got up and did things. And so I think I've caught all of it, just not in order.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's I like it. I like it a lot. It's something I listen to the soundtrack at work just to have stuff going on. So it's pretty cool.
Sweet.
All right, Dave, number 4.
All right. So number 4, I said with Frozen that I enjoyed Frozen. I thought there was one that should have been what Frozen was. And that was Rapunzel. So 4's Rapunzel for me.
Tangled?
Tangled, yeah, might be. You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Absolutely love the movie. Love the humor. My favorite character.
What's that?
Flynn is probably one of. He's probably in my top 5 favorite characters. We're gonna do that. We're gonna do a favorite character.
Flynn is my favorite character.
Yeah. Flynn is fantastic as a character. You know, I just overall the.
Guys, I'm serious. I have a pen. Sorry.
This is a really bad way to say it. The modernizing of what it was. I feel like it was the first Disney movie that I can remember watching where it wasn't like they didn't just stick to the source material.
Brandy. What's up, Brandy?
You know what I mean? So like. Yeah. It wasn't like, oh, we're doing Little Mermaid and we can't do anything fun. It's just the Little Mermaid. No, it was solid.
They took a story and made it their own.
Really,
I love when they're in the bar with all the tough rough guys and next thing they're all singing.
Snuggly Duckling.
Yeah.
I wish they would do an actual Snuggly Duckling, like a bar.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they should. Yeah, you're missing that right over there in the Magic Kingdom by the restroom. Put a little bar right over there.
Market, dude. Yeah.
Duckling. Easily, yeah.
I wouldn't go anywhere else.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
that's not true.
Have a live pianist in there just playing music and
it'd be great.
Yeah.
Ooh, you could make it a speakeasy.
Mm-hmm.
Speakeasy.
Only certain people know about it.
Me, just me.
Excuse me. Okay, my
Yeah,
number.
it's also the only movie that has a fully themed bathroom after it,
It is. And that's the only representation of Tangled in the parks.
which is BS.
I know. All right, Shep, number 4.
My number 4 is Peter Pan. Going old school again.
Ooh.
I'm a big fan of the old early cartoons.
Pianist?
Pianist.
My wife said pianist again.
Pianist.
Yeah, I do
It is
love
pianist.
I love which one did I say? Peter Pan.
Peter
Yeah.
Pan.
Which one did I say? I don't know. I'm written down here.
I don't know what it is, but I love it.
I love the overall concept of it. The the visionary, dreamy. Tink's awesome. I had the biggest crush on Tink. Probably still do have a crush on her, to be honest with you.
Joey will come for you.
I have a crush on the real life one. What's her what the heck's her name? In Hooked. She played in Hooked.
Hook. There's no ED.
So an actress was that the one that
That was
Mystic Pizza.
Julia
Roberts.
Julia Roberts.
Yeah. So still, had a crush on her then. Anyway, but the cartoon was good. Pirates are awesome. Love pirates. I wish Rufio was actually in the cartoon version because Rufio.
Well, I could be incorrect, but I think the one you're talking about is not even a Disney movie.
It's not even Disney at all, no. But anyway, all right, that's what I got.
No, Peter Pan's awesome, and my number 4 still has not been mentioned yet either. So we've gone through what have we got? 21 picks yet. We haven't had a repeat yet. Wow. I know we got some that will be repeating here in the next couple, but my number 4 is The Lion King.
Ooh,
and I know that's going to be a lot of people's number 1. Or up there.
I'm away and I'm away.
The Lion King had such an amazing story. I like all versions of it. Even the prequel, the 1.5, and all that stuff. I like the live action one. A lot of people don't care too much for it, but I think The Lion King really that was one of those big 4 we were talking about earlier. I think it's the biggest of those big 4 that put them back. That just sealed them as the entertainment genius that they are.
Yep.
And it has such a great soundtrack. Elton John and Tim Rice put together a great soundtrack for that one too.
Soundtrack, yeah.
That's where I was saying Encanto might have the best. This one, if not Encanto, this one has the best soundtrack. So, so for me, number 4 is The Lion King.
That's my number 3, and I saw it a lot.
Yeah. So Dave's number 3 is Lion King. So that's our first repeat there.
That's pretty good. I'm surprised we got this far without someone saying, "Ah!"
I was too.
I have that later. Yeah.
Well, I mean, we might have.
Yeah. I know. Yeah. But
so that's your number 3. My number 3.
Yes.
Is Robin Hood.
Robin Hood.
I loved Robin Hood. I just love Robin Hood. I mean, I wish I was him. I wish I could go out and steal from the rich and give to the poor and shoot a bow and arrow. And I can shoot a bow and arrow, but I can't shoot one as good as him. I love it. I love the concept.
It was a great movie.
So Robin Hood's my 2.
I also love Robin Hood.
Wow. I was absolutely surprised that it was on anyone else's list. Because
it's on my honorable mention. I put it up. Yeah. It was one of those when I went through the list and wrote down all the ones I would like to put in my list. It was on my list.
Growing up,
Robin Hood Men in Tights is great.
I would rent that movie all the time. We didn't own it, but I would rent Robin Hood all the time. And I remember for a long time, that was great. Then you had Prince of Thieves. Then you had Men in Tights. There was a boatload of Robin Hood.
Men in Tights.
In that time frame, right? Actually, not really. Robin Hood was what year?
Man,
way early.
70s?
Early 70s?
I think early 70s, right?
I got it right here. Hang on. It is in Robin Hood.
73.
November 8th of 1973.
So I wasn't around, but I remember watching it all the time.
All the time.
Loved it. Love the representation of all of those characters that as I got older and figured out who they were, the representation of them in the cartoon had to match the people that played them in whatever version later. Otherwise, it just didn't work for me. You know what I'm saying? Like it was great. So that's my 2. I didn't mean to skip you, Steve, but I figured
you're fine. You might as well talk about it when we're that close. So no, that's Robin Hood's a good movie. Good. It's got a great villain, great story. I like that. Like how they transition. They transitioned really from the Jungle Book to that one too, with all the animals and Baloo. You know, it was great. It was great. So my number 3 is actually Tangled. So and one of in my opinion, the best scene in all of Disney movies is the lantern scene that they have there when they're letting them off.
I love that scene.
The song again, incredible soundtrack. So my number 3 was Tangled. Dave's number 2 was Robin Hood. So Shep, we're up to your number 2.
My number 2, and Tangled would have been on mine. I totally forgot about Tangled, but it would have been on my top 10 list, I think.
You gonna put it as
I probably would have put that above.
It's a tie for 2.
So you're pushing Cars out then?
I would definitely push Cars out for Tangled, to be honest with you.
All right.
And I'd probably put that further down on my list too. I'd probably put that as like number 4. Anyway, so my number 2 is Moana.
Nice.
Loved Moana. Love the beach.
Hey Pam, welcome.
I love movies about beaches. I love
movies about beaches, like the movie Beaches.
I thought the Rock character was awesome. I loved Tamatoa. Just that part was amazing. Just a perfect mixture of happiness and sadness and joy and pleasure. Not really pleasure. It's kind of gone too far. But just an overall love.
Nice.
You know?
Nice. It's a good movie. Good movie. It was, like I said, it was number 9 on my list. So
I'm going to be a movie critic from now on.
Yep.
Of course you
are. My number 2, if anybody's ever paid attention, these top 4 never changed. They're just always there. But my number 2 is Big Hero 6.
Oh, yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah, that's a really good one.
Yeah. And it's actually a Marvel group. I didn't know that at the time when I started watching it, but
yeah, it's a Marvel movie.
Joseph, that's the Tamatoa.
There are so many feels in that movie, and it's just such a great movie.
Yep.
It's been number 2 on my list for years. So, Big Hero 6. So
yeah, I could easily bump Aladdin and frankly Toy Story and put that in.
Yeah. If you haven't seen Big Hero 6, we're gonna do a watch party of it at some time point with
it's a great flick.
It's something.
I can't believe I forgot it, man.
It's hard when you try to think of them on a whim.
Yeah.
But that's my top 4 have never really changed in the past, I don't know, 5 whatever years.
I only saw that for the first time like a couple years ago.
Big Hero 6?
Yeah.
Baby.
Yeah, it's such a, and it's one, you talk about emotions, it's one that'll grab you.
Yeah.
And like it makes
Are they coming out with a second one?
They're coming out with a live action.
Of course they are. Or are they coming out with the second one to advance?
I don't know if there's an animated one coming out.
I'm not even gonna ask questions about that.
All right.
So are they gonna call it Big Hero 7?
They should.
So the big reveal for number 1.
All right. So number 1, if we're talking about live action, let's go back to the OG live action. Who Framed Roger Rabbit?
Yeah.
Boom.
I was gonna put it on my list, but I knew it'd be somewhere. So
it is number 1 on my list.
Jessica
That
Rabbit.
movie was fantastic. Christopher Lloyd's character in that gave me nightmares for years as a kid.
Like I used to play the video game, like the
I remember
video game.
Yeah.
Oh man, it was such a great. I watched that movie numerous times before I ever realized it was Disney.
Yeah, the car. Well, also that came out about like 90, right? 91.
Yep.
91, 92. I know I have the internet too. I just like talking to you guys and making
early 80s.
No, it was 88.
Was it 88?
June 22nd, 1988.
Yeah, mid-late 80s.
So you realize that when
we were 8,
when studios opened up, Roger Rabbit was all over MGM Studios.
Yeah.
Yep.
Everywhere.
Yeah.
So
there's a billboard there now still.
That's it. Yep. That's it. But that was part of it. You know, just such a good flick. And then Jessica Rabbit. Obviously.
Your wife said she was playing Call of Duty?
You were actually playing Call of Duty?
Epic fail. She wants to know what movie you're talking about. It was your number 1. Oh, now she gets it.
She's
Roger
winning.
Yes.
Fun fact, Little John, Baloo and O'Malley the Alley Cat were all voiced by the same actor, Phil Harris.
We know.
It's pretty cool.
He's one of the most recognizable voices in all of that's. Yeah, that's why I was talking about the crossover between Jungle Book and
Yep.
Robin Hood. Yeah.
My number one pick will always be and shall always be
Lion King.
Aladdin.
Aladdin. Wow, Lion King wasn't on either of your lists at all.
It was
Lion
on
King
mine.
was on my list.
Was it?
Lion King was 4. It was 3 for me.
Oh, I'm sorry. That's right. That's right.
Yeah.
Right.
Lion King, I enjoyed the movie, but it wasn't like in my top.
So your number one was Aladdin.
My number one was Aladdin.
Very good.
Yep.
My number one's not gonna be on anybody's list. So.
I didn't get to watch it. Didn't get to watch it in the theater. And the day it came out, my mom had went and bought. Remember the hard plastic cases for the VHS tapes?
Yeah.
And you just that smell, that distinct plastic smell when you open it, man, like that still like hits me. So I'm like, my mom, she can't like I think I came home from school and I think she had it. She had gone while I was at school and bought it because she knew I wanted to see it in the theater. And we just couldn't get there. And so when I got home, she had it and it's like, and then put it in the VHS, and then the VHS ate it. No, I'm just kidding. Imagine that though. Remember that? You had to like rewind. You're like, oh, I gotta rewind it. No, I'm not there yet. Remember they had fast? You could buy like a separate fast rewinder.
Yes, a fast rewinder.
Yeah. It's like a separate device you stick in. It was like,
yeah. All right, my number one, like I said, it's probably not on anybody else's list, but that's okay. My number one movie, a Disney movie all time, still for the last several years, has been Hunchback of Notre Dame.
That is a good one.
It had such a great story to it. I thought that you could tie into like something actual, not a Hunchback, but like Notre Dame, and then some of the Claude Frollo, the villain in it, was I thought very stoic and thought he was doing what he was doing correctly for religious purposes, and it's just a great movie, such a great movie. And the gargoyles I thought were funny.
Yeah, they were cool.
Yeah. So to recap real quick, Dave's list. Number 10, Aladdin. 9, Toy Story. 8, Little Mermaid. 7, Beauty and the Beast. 6, Incredibles. 5, Frozen. 4, Tangled. 3, Lion King. 2, Robin Hood. And number 1 for Dave is Who Framed Roger Rabbit. Shep's lost a couple of his. So we're going to say number 10 is The Brave Little Toaster. Number 9 is Coco. 8 Onward. 7 is Zootopia. 6 is Raya and the Last Dragon. 5 is Tangled, 4 is Peter Pan, 3 is Robin Hood, 2 is Moana, and 1 is Aladdin. And mine were Tarzan, Moana, Treasure Planet, Great Mouse Detective, Princess and the Frog, Encanto, Lion King, Tangled, Big Hero 6, and Hunchback of Notre Dame. Do you guys have any honorable mentions other than those?
Yeah, my honorable mentions are Sword in the Stone, Black Cauldron, Rescuers. I did like Princess and the Frog. That'd probably be like number 11 or 12 on my list. And Lion King would probably be in that category as well.
Okay, Dave.
Lady and the Tramp's pretty classic too, with the whole spaghetti kiss.
Yeah, that's not it. Dave, have you seen any other Disney movies?
No.
So I did my list. When I did my list, I did it and marked off all the ones that I actually.
I just kissed everybody in the chat, by the way.
The other ones on my list are
graphically.
The other ones on my list are Black Cauldron as well, Shep.
Good thing I didn't use tongue.
Black Cauldron, Peter Pan, Luca, Onward, Little Mermaid, Coco, Robin Hood, Aladdin, Toy Story, Hercules, Finding Nemo, Up, both Frozens, DuckTales the movie, Beauty and the Beast, and Brave. So those are my other ones that I did not.
Brave could have been on my list. That would have been an honorable mention.
Oh, Brave is a good one too. I forgot about that one.
That could have been 8 or 12. I really did enjoy Brave as a flick.
Mm-hmm.
But that's that.
Me too. I'm Scottish, so I should have actually put that as a higher up on my list. Oh, you know what was good too? Yeah, Hercules and
never seen Hercules.
The Emperor's New Groove is actually really funny.
So it is, and Kronk's New Groove that follows it was good too. And they're classics. A lot of people like. I just hate David Spade, and that I know I can't stand the guy. Can't stand him in any movie he's in. Joe Dirt. Can't stand him.
Tommy Boy.
I love Tommy Boy. I hate him. It's a whole rock situation for me. I think he's an awful actor, and I cannot stand David Spade.
He's not supposed to be a good actor. He's David Spade.
I know. But anyways, when you see this movie, all I see, he is Cusco. He is 100% that, and it just That movie drives me nuts because of him. So, but it's a good movie. I mean, it's worth watching. But Atlantis is a good
He
one,
does
too.
load some actors.
Yeah, when I hate an actor, they're done.
They are off the list.
So
but I thought the first time I saw Emperor's New Groove, I laughed so stinking hard it was crazy.
But the other one you said, what did you say right before that? It was on my list. Hang on a minute. Which one was it?
Hercules.
Hercules. Dave, Hercules is worth a watch, man. It's got a good soundtrack too.
Mm-hmm.
It's where Michael.
I haven't seen Hunchback of Notre Dame.
Oh wow. Hercules has the Michael Bolton. We can go the distance. You go the distance. I'm sorry. That's it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. No, I'm with you. Like half of Happily Ever After, I only know the songs from Happily Ever After. I'm like, oh, that's from a movie. Yeah. Yeah.
I'm guessing you've never seen Black Cauldron.
No. Fun fact: I've seen Michael Bolton in concert though.
Nice.
Oh, fancy.
Good.
I was forced to at 14.
Fancy you, Dave.
The Black Cauldron was is where the Horn King comes from, the villain. It's the first movie, Disney movie, animated movie that showed blood.
Yep.
Interesting.
Not a lot.
None of us said Fantasia. That's interesting.
Fantasia's good.
That's not one of my.
That's where you get.
None of us said Pocahontas.
I do. I don't mind Pocahontas either.
I like Pocahontas.
Yeah.
If I go through the list, honestly, I love every. I don't.
I had
know
a crush on
Right,
Pocahontas when I was a kid.
There's not a movie I hate that Disney's put out.
Right.
They're just not. I mean, you got a Bug's Life. We didn't a Goofy movie. I forgot about a Goofy movie.
Goofy movie is a good one.
That's an underrated movie. Oliver and Company. Billy Joel did such a great job with some of the songs there. That was a good one. You got going back even farther. You had Pete's Dragon, Fox and the Hound.
Pete's Dragon's good.
All the way to the Pooh stuff, the Aristocats, Jungle Book, 101 Dalmatians, Sleeping Beauty,
Ichabod Crane is
Alice
actually
in
Disney.
Wonderland, Adventures of Ichabod, Mr. Toad, Cinderella. Nobody had Cinderella.
Yeah, we don't have Cinderella.
I know.
Didn't have Sleeping Beauty. Didn't have didn't have Snow White.
Pinocchio. Pinocchio actually is probably going to be in my top 10. I forgot.
We didn't say Monsters Inc.
Dumbo.
Really? You're right, Stephen King. How did I not say Monsters Inc.?
You got to like this list changes every day. We do this. It's just whatever I'm feeling that day.
Well, there's so many.
Definitely in my top 10. I don't know.
Ratatouille was good. I like that.
Ratatouille. I haven't watched Ratatouille, but I like Patton Oswalt.
There's a lot of good ones.
Yeah,
what,
there's
honey?
so many.
Ratatouille's good.
But go watch. If I had to pick one of these to say go watch, if you haven't seen Big Hero 6, go watch Big Hero 6. Second to that, I would say go watch Treasure Planet.
I love Big Hero 6. I thought it was great.
So
Inside Out was kind of cute too.
Inside Out, I loved Inside Out.
Didn't see Inside Out.
Up should have made my list.
The Good Dinosaur. The Good Dinosaur is really good.
Yeah,
that's Arlo. Like a really cute one too.
No Wreck-It Ralph love.
Wreck-It Ralph was not on our list. Yeah, see, as I said, it just changes every day. But then you start going, okay, Wreck-It Ralph. Where would you put Wreck-It Ralph?
Wreck-It Ralph 2, Electric Boogaloo. I wouldn't put Wreck-It Ralph 2 on my list at all. I'm just saying.
Mom said they just watched the live action Peach. Have you seen the live action Pete's Dragon recently? The one with Robert Redford.
Yeah, I like that.
They did a really good job with that one, I thought.
Yeah, I liked it.
But I like the original Pete's Dragon, that where the songs were with the cartoon Elliot. The songs in that one, were really, really good. So I don't know. I like this. We're gonna do more top 10 lists. But next time we'll pick I didn't know Dave had not seen half the Disney movies. But he found 10.
I've always said, I am not necessarily a Disney fan. I am a Disney Parks fan more than a Disney fan. I am not I go see everything. And then when they bought Star Wars, that just solidified it. And then getting into Marvel has been a thing. But like, I will watch the Pixar stuff. But we're almost getting to the point where as a family, we're kind of past making sure we go and see all these when they're in the theater. And anymore, so much stuff is put out on streaming services that you just have to pick and choose, right? Yeah. Like Steve, I'm behind on Jack Ryan, and I can't believe it. Like I have one more to watch before tomorrow. Yeah,
I get it. Yeah, I'm way behind.
It's good. I think it's good.
Oh, dude, episode 3 was fantastic. I'm excited for the series so far.
Oh, my internet just.
I will tell you that you're still live. You're good.
Did I freeze it? Am I frozen or no?
Nope, you're good. I did go watch Elemental, the newest Disney movie. It's not a blockbuster. It's not a Lion King or a Beauty and the Beast or anything like that, but it's a really cute movie with a good story and some good songs, I thought. I liked it. Somebody said it's from like a math game or something. The characters are. I don't know.
I haven't seen Fantasmic, and it's kind of on purpose. So,
oh yeah. Do you not want to see it?
I just don't see the reason to go watch it. I don't know.
It's a great show. It's kind of like Happily Ever After in a theater. Like it has all the Disney, all the Disney stuff. So
yeah, but I'd also rather go to Oga's at 9:15.
You'd be what?
I'd rather go to Oga's at 9:15 and close the park down, and then walk out of it. That's what I would rather do.
And then go to another bar.
Yeah, I get it. I'm not bagging on. I am not bagging on Fantasmic at all. I know people love it.
I just booked my Disney trip.
Oh, here's something I didn't know.
Do you know this story? We once walked it the last night we were at Disney in 2019. We walked into Fantasmic, said goodbye to Donna, Jenna, a whole bunch of other people, and then walked out and went back and packed.
Really? I don't remember.
Randy said we don't care about Fantasmic. So
yeah, I don't remember.
So here's something I did not know. Miramax used to be a subsidiary of Disney.
Yes.
And these are the movies that came out under that subsidiary, which you could technically then fall into a Disney category. Tom and Jerry, the movie.
Okay.
Tom and Jerry, yeah.
The Thief and the Cobbler from 95.
Don't remember that.
Princess Mononoke from 99. Pokemon Forever from 2002.
Hey, that's Mononoke.
What? Pokemon Hero.
Wasn't that the meme? Mononoke?
No.
Isn't that what it said?
No.
Oh no, something
and
else.
Then Paris 2054 Renaissance. Those are so, and that actually ran from 93 to 2006. So I don't know when Disney we quit becoming. That's a long time frame to be a subsidiary of Disney, though, for Miramax.
Right.
So anyway,
interesting. Well, none of those fall on any of my lists. So there's that.
Here's the ones they got coming up real quick. They have Wish, which is about a shooting star that falls to the earth, and they have it.
That looks cute.
Elio looks really good too.
Is he a police officer?
Huh?
No, it's not Leo.
No, Elio. Inside Out 2 comes out June 14th.
I make everyone cry on the podcast, Stephen K. That's my goal.
And then Mufasa the Lion King live action comes out next 2024 as well, July 5th.
Didn't they already make a live action?
Yeah, but it's sequel.
Oh, gotta have the sequel.
I think it's the prequel, actually.
Oh yeah, because Mufasa
kind of have to be because he's dead.
Yeah. Wow. So the top 10 highest grossing films, Disney animated films of all time. Number 10 is Inside Out.
Doesn't surprise me.
I was kind of shocked. It's almost 900 million. They did double what the live action Little Mermaid did. So more than double. Number 9 is Finding Nemo. Number 8 is The Lion King. 7 is Zootopia.
Wow.
6 is Finding Dory.
Yeah.
Number 5.
We didn't say Nemo at all, did we?
No, forgot about Nemo.
It was on my honorable mention list. Right. Number 5 is Toy Story 3.
Wow.
Number 4 is Toy Story 4.
Yeah.
Which I guess because all the hype. Number 4 is The Incredibles 2. That's the one that was. I don't know why. I said it was the highest grossing at the time.
So good.
Number 2 is Frozen, and number 1 is Frozen 2.
Yep. Wow. So Moana didn't even make the list, huh?
Yep. This is just worldwide grossing dollars. Yeah. So, it's not where they popularity rank. It's just what brought in the most money. So, but the fact of Nemo's in 2003.
We do love Lamo.
Nemo was in 2003. Lion King was in 1994 and is on that list. Everything else is 2010 or better.
Nothing. That's not adjusted, right?
No, that's not adjusted.
Yeah. That's a good point. Just because it makes money doesn't mean it's good. True that.
And it does not include films combining the live action with animation. So this is just animated. Yeah.
Good.
Otherwise, Roger Rabbit would be number 1.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely not.
No.
There's no way it made that much money in the 80s to.
Who was the CEO in 1994? Eisner.
Eisner.
Michael Eisner.
Mikey. Eisner. I'm typically a pretty bad date, to be honest with you.
Your bad date?
Yeah.
Why?
I just drink myself to a stupor, and then I forget where I am and don't know what I'm doing. I'm just kidding. That's
It did, but
just kidding. I'm actually a really good date.
It did $351.5 million. The number 10 on that list was 858 or something like that.
Yeah, but still not. That's not terrible for the 80s.
No, I mean, Little Mermaid's only like 70,000 above that. So,
yeah, actually, Kate brought that up too. Like, so Lion King was what, number 8, number 6?
Lion King is number 8.
8. So imagine those numbers today, though. It would be the highest grossing.
Yeah, adjusted. No, it wouldn't. It's not even halfway to where number 1 was at, but it would be up there, be in the top 5 for sure, if not top 3. Yeah, you got to, when you do the adjusted thing, it changes everything.
Yeah, because you also realize that you're adjusting movies that are 7 or 10 years old.
Yeah,
like Frozen 2 adjusted is going to be significantly higher than it is right now.
Like billion. It could probably beat Mario. If it was adjusted.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know.
Because Mario was
I don't want to do math.
Peak of everything.
It's 10:43 and I'm tired. I don't want to do math.
Good point. Yeah, it's actually a good time to go hit the sack.
Dave, what do you got? What do you got going on?
What do you got going on?
Real quick here. Yeah. If inflation were adjusted, Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs would appear at the top of the chart with an adjusted gross earning of $1.977 billion.
That's crazy.
All except 2 on the list. The Simpsons movie and the original 1994 version of The Lion King are computer animated films.
Yes. This is actually a really funny story. Brandy says, remember when Gigi watched Little Mermaid on repeat and she would quote it, especially the, my father's going to kill me. Yeah, she'd yell that a lot. Yes, 100%. That's crazy.
So Snow White is the highest grossing. That's funny.
If you did
adjusted, right?
Well, I mean, yeah, as much money as it made back then, but it also was first. So you got the highest amount to pick up from grossing too. So,
Yup.
So,
well,
there you go.
So what do you got, Dave, coming up?
I have Disfluencers podcast tomorrow night, 8:30-ish. With Greg from Chip & Co. will be my guest.
Ooh.
Live Sunday. If you're bored, I dropped the vlog on Tuesday. Go check it out. It's Boathouse.
The Boathouse
brunch.
I watched it. It's good.
Sweet.
Yep.
And yeah, that's that.
Cool.
Steve's live on Mondays. I think he's bowling again next week because he's mad that Jeff beat him.
Well, technically, he didn't beat me, but he beat me one game. Yes, he did. But dude, that was such a weird game too. I almost bowled half of what I did the first game. It was crazy.
It happens.
I didn't mark a single mark in 10 frames.
Wow.
I've got my A6400 all dialed in, and ready to go. I'm officially starting. I'm going back to daily vlogs starting next week.
That's
Dave?
not true.
Going back to?
I did
You did it for like 30 days, dude.
It was 100 and something.
I will.
No, you missed 4 days of that 100 and something. You tried to count it.
I missed
tried
2.
to count it as I've been live for 101 days, and you didn't.
I missed 2. I missed 2.
Yeah, whatever.
Okay, it's still a long time. 100 something days was ridiculous. It was 100 something vlogs of just me being weird.
I think Dad Build's going live. Go check him out.
He is.
So we love y'all. Until next week. We already have
someday. I will dust this off someday though.
We already have our topic for next 2 weeks, actually. So
this is actually my old streaming camera.
Yeah. Love you guys. See you later. Have a good week. Stay safe, and we'll be around somewhere.
See you soon.
Bye.
Every day.
Bye.
Every day.